This is Mr. Royce Media, coming at you guys with another video. This video was inspired by a situation that I saw recently in the news where a road rage incident resulted in a baby being shot in the stomach. And for those of you all who have seen some of my other videos, I do a protection series, and I'm big on protecting children and removing children from situations that can be physically harmful. And looking at the situation, basically this was an incident where the parent of the child was cut off in traffic by another driver, and pulled up on the driver, and there was some words exchanged back and forth. And one of the other driver decided at some point to pull out a gun, fire into the car, striking the baby. You know, I think with people in these cars, they think that because they are 2,000-3,000 pounds, that these cars are a suit of armor that's going to protect them from harm from other people. That's simply not true. Simply not true. Not only that, I think people take for granted that other people are not going to accept their invitations to violence, you know. So people like to talk real tough, real slick, make threats, and they take for granted that other people aren't going to meet them or challenge those threats and the aggressive behavior. You know, this is why we have to be careful what we say to people, and not out of fear, but we have to weigh if the trying to get back at somebody else verbally, physically, is worth it. We have to prioritize our time and our well-being and our energy. You know, you have to think about the example also that you're setting for children, and that you don't want your kids putting themselves in situations where they can bring harm to themselves or others. Like this situation, obviously this baby was harmed, and that's sad. You know, I don't think people think enough about stuff like that. If somebody cuts you off in traffic, you know, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get, a lot of people are gonna get mad. I mean, it happens, but you have to let it go, and let it go expeditiously. You know, it's not worth it. You want to be able to get to where you got to go in relative safety, you know, and getting back at somebody, it's not worth it. You don't know who's in the next car, and you don't know their mental state, and you don't know what they have in that car. You know, some people are with the shit, and might take stuff to a level that you don't need to go to. You know, I know I've cut people off unintentionally, of course, and people have cut me off, and I don't think for the most part it was done intentionally. But you know, when you have other people in the car, you have to think about those passengers. You want to get them to their destination with as much safety and security as possible. You know, you know, even beyond that, you know, looking at situations where there was one situation where a mother took her daughters to a hair salon to go fight the occupants in the hair salon, the owners, and ended up the, her two daughters got killed. You know, that's, you know, wow, she didn't have to do that. You know, ultimately, we have to do a better job taking protecting these kids, and you know, we have to think about, you know, take into consideration, we don't know what's on another person's mind, and how they're going to react. You know, the thing is, if you can let it go, if you're not backed in a corner, a lot of times it's good to let stuff go. You know, um, don't waste the time and the energy on it. You know, somebody's not following you, trying to do something to you. You know, a lot of stuff can just let it go. You know, it's not worth it. You know. You know, I'm not sure if the baby died, but the baby was seriously injured. You know, and that's, baby was seriously injured and needlessly injured. You know, I hope they catch the person that shot the baby. You know, um, and I hope the baby pulls through. You know, and stuff like that breaks my heart. You know, a lot of what I talk about with saving yourself is the majority of that is, it's for the children. You know, Save Yourself Black Man is really for the children. Shout out to Dr. Kirigakari Jones and Straight Shooter. Go subscribe to their channels. They make very good content. But, you know, they say SYSBM is for the children. You know, and you know, this is one of those situations where better decisions should have been made for the children, for the child. You know, breaks my heart. You know, this baby got hurt. Anyway, this is Mr. Royce, Royce Media. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. I'm out.